Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's day 2 of the freestyle rap class, served up by me, your host, Capital C. If it's your first time, welcome. If you saw yesterday's show, welcome back. As you know from yesterday's show, I went over a few principles on how to freestyle rap. And for those just joining us, I'm going to go over that again briefly, real quick. First, always think of your first line when you're about to freestyle. So get that in your mind, have it ready. And then from there, just flow from there. Don't think of anything else. Just let it go and flow naturally. And to help that flow, secondly, always rap to a instrumental, a beat, some kind of musical background behind you. Most people are focused on the rhythm and on the flow rather than the words. So if you mess up, just keep going. You'll know that you messed up, but 9 times out of 10, those listening will not. Also, speak very clearly. It's very important while you're freestyling to get your point across very clearly. That's very important. Another idea, another trick of the trade you could do when you're rapping in front of a public, you can look around at people and kind of include them in your freestyle. For example, that man over there is drinking a soda. The girl over there is wearing a shirt with Baby Yoda. So, you're kind of looking around the room. People feel like, oh, wow, he's talking about me. So that's a fun little thing to do. Also on yesterday's show, I went through some ideas of how to get some material. I talked about opening up a book, rapping about the picture that you see in the book, or a word, or a headline, or a chapter title, or the book title. I also talked about if you're riding in a car, have the beat playing in the car. And while you're driving past people walking or riding bikes or street signs or restaurants, rap about that. So that's something where you can't really think ahead because you're driving so fast through traffic. So you have to just be bang, 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 bang. And that's going to keep your mind sharp, and that's a wonderful practice tool to do. I spoke about a game where you'd have 2 people in isolation right now, or no, you don't have to be in isolation, but if you're in isolation with a brother and a sister, a mom or a kid or whatever, where one person's going to give a sentence and the other person's going to rhyme with it. You're going to go back and forth. That was one of the homework assignments too. You're going to try to hit that 30-second mark. So I hope everybody did. But just for an example, again, if you're just joining us, the dog ran across the street, one person would say. He was hungry. He wanted something to eat. Yo, I was thirsty, so I drank a Snapple. Well, for dessert, I had an apple. Keep going back and forth. If you pause, if you laugh, if you giggle, if you don't rhyme, the game's over. You didn't get to the 30 seconds. So that's a good warm-up tool to get your mind going. I also spoke about yesterday's show, another way to get stuff is if you Google random word generator list, and it'll give you random words. Now, if you remember from yesterday's show, in true freestyle fashion, I had the beat going, and I was like, all right, well, let's put it into practice. And I pulled it up, and no words came up for whatever reason. Maybe I hit the wrong button or something, but I was in the middle of shooting the video. So in true improv fashion, I just kept rhyming about stuff. So today I kind of took the liberty of pulling up the generator first. I have not looked at these words, and at the bottom of the random word generator list, you can put in the quantity, the amount of words that you want to rap. It usually starts off around 10. I put 25 in just to, for the purpose of this video. I don't have a partner here with me to go back and forth and play the game that I just taught you. So for my warm-up today, I'm going to play the beat and use the word generator. In a minute, I'll scroll up there to see the words once the beat kicks on so I can just really go into it. And when I point at the phone, that's going to be when I use the word. So rather than saying, oh, the next word is, I'm going to rap, and I'll point to the phone so you guys have an idea of when I'm using each word in that 25 listing. And also, because I did mention you could call up somebody while you're in isolation to play the game. I'm not going to play the game with someone, but I'm going to call someone random during this video, and maybe make several calls because I'm not sure who's going to answer. It's not pre-scripted. I'm just going to kind of go through my list and call up people. Some of them may not have even heard from me in months or years. And I'm going to say, hey, I'm shooting a video for Bosler. I need a topic right now to freestyle. While they're on the phone, I'm going to freestyle. And that's a game you guys can play too. Just call up random people while you're stuck home and say, hey, listen, I want to do this. So the reason I'm doing it this way today, I wanted to bring a little more energy. Also, if you're just joining us, to let you know, please tune in tomorrow for Wednesday's show, where I talk about how freestyle rap is going to be used outside the rap circle, whether it be in a meeting at work, or a class presentation at school, or the interview process, and you're going to see how that unlocking of your mind is going to be put to good use. Take math, for example, and no disrespect to math teachers, but how many times, I'm guilty as a student, have you said, I'm never going to use this math in real life? And you might be thinking, well, why freestyle rap? I don't rap. I'm never going to use this in life. But I'm going to attempt to make that connection on tomorrow's show, and I'm really, really excited about it. When I originally designed this class for the classroom, like I said yesterday, I'm not a tech guy, so this is my first online experience teaching this class. But when I first designed this class, it was to help people beat public speaking scares or nervousness or anxiety, and it was to help people to connect and get better grades. So we're going to touch upon that tomorrow. All right, so that's pretty much where we're at. So let's get warmed up today. I got this beat playing in the background. Once that kicks in, it's a little brief introduction. This is actually a beat I used to a song called My Anxiety Song, but I'm going to freestyle to that beat today. I put in 25 words, so once that beat drops, I'm going to scroll up to see the words, and I'm scrolling up now because it's about to drop, but I'm not looking at the list yet. And remember, when I point to the phone, that means I used one of the words. So we're going to start it off like this. Ready? Hey yo, it's me, capital C, I am superb. The first word on here is actually the word third. And everybody loves to rap. And when I do it, everybody starts to clap. Cause when I'm on the scene and every time I speak, everyone knows that my flow is so unique. We got nothing in common. I'm really feeling good, I ain't got nothing, no problems. And every time that I flip the script, everybody knows I'm like water to the last drip. And everybody knows they better check the bed fast and go to sleep cause my love is steadfast. And by the way, I got it made. I'm in the shade with special ed drinking lemonade. This beat is really banging. When I'm on the streets, everybody's like, how is it hanging? And everyone knows I'm a fiend for the microphone, cause when I spit I'm like a machine. Razzling, you know what I'm saying? In other words, I'm dazzling. I'm like a crown, not a marker. Every time I flip it, I used to rock a Parker. That was also known as a starter jacket. I'm messy, but I never lack it when it comes to skills. Cause yo, I'm assuming that there's very few in this industry as amusing as me. Cause I be the greatest, I'm not even lying, that's not a false statement. Here we go, and yo, I represent. I make a rapper go and hop on a fence. And I really just have to be honest, I wouldn't have it any other way, and that's a promise. So when I rock around the clock or the boondocks, you know that the gate's just been unlocked. So come on inside and set sail. I love my woman, she's a fly female. And I have to say what up pimpin'. When I'm coming down the street, you know I'm limping. And painstaking, undertaking, this beat you're making is one that's breaking. And earlier on I mentioned Yoda and the guy drinking soda. Well, he's drinking it on the sofa. And that's what's next on the menu. I got a few words left, so please allow me to continue. Cause yo, the rhymes that I'm giving is something cool, cause that's the way that I'm living. So don't get mad at this verbal diss, because you'll be the next rapper on my hit list. And I think I got all the words, and if I missed one, I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm a nerd. I I'm Charles Edward Adler III, but you can call me Cap C. That's the rap that you deserve. So I believe that I got 25. You can challenge yourself and actually go in order. And I know you can't see the screen on the random word generator, but it kind of goes back and forth like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can either just go down one column and the next, or you can go back and forth. I actually tried to go back and forth and keep it that way. It's not necessary, but that was a good warm-up. So we are a little over 10 minutes in on today's freestyle thing. Now I'm still using my daughter's Hello Kitty karaoke machine to play some beats, which is kind of funny. I have a Flesh and Bones, who's my DJ, original beat coming up next to freestyle too. So I think it's only fair that for our next game, the random person that we call up is Flesh and Bones. So let's give him a call and see if he answers. I'm not sure if he will. But we got him. We'll put him on speaker here. I'm not sure if you can hear it or not. But let's see if we can get him to answer. It is a little early. I know this show airs at 4 p.m. We're a little before that. Hey, Mr. Flesh and Bones, I am shooting a video right now for a Bosler library rap class that I'm teaching. You're on speakerphone, so it is picking up your voice. So remember to keep it clean for the kids and all the kids and adults and everything out there in Bosler library land. All right. The reason for the call, sir, is I was teaching the kids a game to play in isolation. Now, the game that I taught them to play was to call up a random person and to get them to give you a topic to freestyle about. So I have a beat playing. It's actually a Flesh and Bones original. I'm going to push play. It's not playing. I said it's playing, but it's about to play. And I'm going to attempt to freestyle with you on the phone the topic that you give me. So, sir, so what's the first word or topic that comes to your mind?
Oh, you're going to like this. Photograph.
Photograph. Okay, so I'm going to play a Flesh and Bones original beat, and it's kicking right now. I don't know if you can hear it on the phone, but the public can hear it when they watch the video. The word is photograph. Alright, so here we go. Check it out, take a flick. A photograph, also known as a pic. I know I'm trying to live life wealthy. I think the kids nowadays call them selfies. I can see the photograph in the picture. It's kind of like I be spitting scriptures. Yo, check it, I can even paint the photograph. Everybody looks at it, but they start to laugh. I guess, yo, art is the hardest, but I'm least known as a rap artist. So I'm gonna keep on painting this picture. Yo, that's the way we go, shooting a video. Photo bars are slow, and I'm teaching a class. You can take my photograph. Yo, check it out, I'm even amused. You can use any picture that you want to use. Take a picture, put it on Facebook, so everybody can laugh when they take a look. I know I'm funny looking, but I got it cooking. That's alright, check it, I'm gonna start booking. In other words, booking shows to be a model, cause I want to photograph and I want to eat McDonald's. So maybe I could even do a McDonald's commercial. I don't know if that really works for you, but it works for me. So personally, take another picture of me on capital C, and you can make a poster and put it around town, and I'll keep on rapping because that's the way I get down. So that was my freestyle about photographs. So what do you think about that? If you were to grade that on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm on the phone if you're just joining us with Flesh and Bones, my DJ. He gave me the topic photograph, and I just freestyled about that. So on a scale 1 to 10, Flesh and Bones, what do you rate the photograph freestyle?
To be honest with you, it's going to have to be a remix.
It has to be a remix? What's that mean?
I hate to be critical, but I think you can do a lot better.
All right. I accept your challenge. Give me one more topic before I go on to the next random call.
Road maps.
Road maps. We're just going to continue on with this beat rather than wasting people's time trying to find another one. So, road maps. Here we go. Hey yo, it's time to hit the road caps with flesh and bones, but first I need to get the road map. Cause my GPS ain't working, and I wanna be on an adventure like Pee Wee Herman. So we gotta figure out our destination. Actually, we can't, we're stuck inside, no vacation. We're on a lockdown, so even a road map won't help us now. What kind of crap is that? But we'd rather stay safe and save lives. So next time, I'll take a ride. When we're finally allowed to go back outside, we'll use a road map and we'll go to Seaside Heights, New Jersey, cause that'll be fun. Hitting the boardwalk and chilling with everyone. And the road map will tell us how to get there. We just gotta follow the map, and I swear we will arrive on time. Maybe the Parkway, but right now I feel like we're living in dark days. But I got some hope once the light sheds, cause I'll use this road map, go right ahead, and it'll bring me to my destination soon. I can't wait to get there till the afternoon, cause it'll take about 4 hours to get to the coast and feel the power of the ocean coming. Yes, the waves. I'm telling you, that's what I crave. So as soon as they let us out again, we're gonna use that road map and hit the road, my friend. What do you think about that one?
Okay. Well, let me see. I was thinking about. I have to put this in perspective.
You gotta love the fact that my DJ is being so critical while this is an introductory freestyle class. So you gotta kind of keep it in mind that we are not on the week 2 class where we get into like hip hop 202. We're still in freestyle 101. So you gotta put that in perspective.
Yeah. Well, I think it's kind of like the pen and paper situation, kind of what I'm seeing going on. Like, if you sit me in front of a piece of paper, I wouldn't, I couldn't even, like, really flesh it out. I got to grab the microphone.
Yeah, you gotta, and that's important too. You bring up a good point, and we're actually going to talk about that tomorrow on tomorrow's show. Tomorrow's show, we're actually talking about how freestyle rap applies to the real world, and one of the things was class participation and class presentations, but that also falls into brainstorming. So when you have a piece of paper in front of you, to be able to freestyle will help magnify your brainstorming potential and help unlock different avenues of things that you might not have been thinking. But listen, I will give you a call later. Tell your family I said hi. Stay safe. I'm still in the middle of this video. I want to make a couple more random calls to be fair to everybody. And have a great day, buddy.
Yeah, all right. Social distancing, people.
Social distancing, people. Take care. So that was my DJ. He never did give me a grade if it was good or not with my freestyle. But that's kind of like the games. That was a perfect example of what I'm talking about. We're not trying to recreate the rap Mozart or be Eminem in this class. He gave us a topic of photographs. I kicked a little freestyle about it. Was it my number 1 material on a scale of 1 to 10? He clearly didn't think it was even in the top 5, which is fine, and I don't either. A funny thing too that I do when I freestyle, and not right now teaching the class, but when I'm out in public and I really freestyle, I'm at an open mic or at one of my shows, when I get done, I always grade myself on a scale of 1 to 10. The highest that I've ever been in a freestyle is like a 7. So I'm very, very hard and critical of myself. So the fact that he didn't give me a grade really doesn't hurt my feelings at all. And he really knows my intentions, and he knows that I love rap with a passion, and he knows my potential, and he knows what I'm capable of. So I'm not offended by him not grading me. And those watching right now might be like, hey, I can freestyle 1,000,000 times better than that guy, And that's cool. And you know what would be really cool? If you feel that way, and this is something that I say on my radio show. If you joined yesterday, I mentioned my Dickinson College radio show. But we have the platform. Come on out to the radio show once we're done with this lockdown, and we can have a freestyle battle live on the air. So I just think it's fun. It's a good competition, and that's a good segue into Thursday's show where we actually talk about the art of rap battling. So we'll get more into that on Thursday. But back to the love, back to the fun. Let's call up another random person, and let's see if they can give us a topic. I'm just going to scroll down my phone because I really, really don't call too many people. I know, but I focus more on my family, but I do care very much for my friends. And as I'm scrolling down, no one's really jumping out on me that I want to say hello to. No disrespect to anybody. I'm kind of a hermit. But I do realize that we have to call somebody. So here's what we're going to do. I'll do one more call because we are running around the class here, and I want to give some people an overview of tomorrow's class because it is an important class. But I'm just going to call someone random. In the event that they don't answer, I'm just going to freestyle on their answer machine. How about that? That's another game you could play, almost like a phone tag game. So let's see if we can get them going. I'm gonna get the beat started here, just so it's ready to go. Because I'm not sure if this person, I'm calling a friend of mine Justice, who's a big rapper out in New Jersey. So she would probably come up with some cool topics if she answered. So far it's ringing. I don't hear anything. So let's see. So we'll call this new.
Hi, this is Justice.
We will call the new game. We'll call it the phone tag rap game. We just came up with a new one. Hey Justice, this is Capital C. I'm shooting a video right now for Bosler Library in Carlisle, PA. I hope everybody is safe out in New Jersey, but one of the games we're playing is freestyle tag, where we just call up random people, and if they don't answer, we rap on their voicemail. So I'm just gonna spit a quick rhyme real quick, and it's gonna go a little something like this. Check it out. Yo, turn the beat up. This is your friend, your homeboy Chuck. It's been a while since we chopped it up, so give me a call back. But please don't dial me, cause I might hear your conversation. I hope that we can still take a vacation in the summer, cause right now being locked in is a bummer. But I know, at least I'm wishing when we get out the shore, we'll be fishing and probably ripping rhymes galore and spit rhymes till we can't rhyme no more. When it comes to technology, I'm a dinosaur, but that's okay. I lifted today and my spine is sore. So now I'm sitting in this chair, hoping that I won't have to cut my hair when we finally get out of lockdown. The dreadlocks are getting long, but I really like the sound. I don't know what I'm saying, I'm just playing, I'm just having fun, letting it flow. I'm not complaining, I just can't wait to see you again, cause you my friend. I gotta go now, the song has to end. Peace. So, that's a little game. And it's really funny, every once in a while I actually do that. I didn't really think of it as being a game until we started this video. But every once in a while I'll just call random people and I'll just freestyle or bust a little song that I wrote on their answer machines, and they always call back, and it really brings joy to people. So please don't call and be nasty to people. Just spread the love during this rough time. I know sometimes people have mean things to say, but let's keep it positive. Let's keep it positive. Alright, so let's just do some homework tomorrow, for tomorrow. Let's practice those principles, thinking in the first line rhyme, and look around your surroundings and rhyme about what you see. Go to that random word generator list, and you could start off with 10 if you want. If you want more of a challenge, put in 50. Once I did a show at the library back in December of 2019, and I actually did 100 words, and the person who wrote down the words. Well, I had a bunch of people write down words, but the person that erased the words as I said them said, "Oh, we're going to do a new twist to it and make you rap in order." So there's different things you could do. You can count backwards if you want, like 100 to 1, and just mix it up that way, or have to take one from each column, however you have it designed or written out. So let's practice that. Let's take those magazines and books, open them up, get some material to rap about. If it's a person, a place, thing, call up some people you haven't talked to. It could be like 10 years. Give them a call, bust a rhyme to them, say, "Hey, listen, I'm practicing." That's just a little fun thing. For tomorrow, if you want, it's not necessary because it is an improv class. I'll probably have a little eraser board, a little small one. We are going to apply this and how it works into the public field. One of the things that we're going to be talking about, as I just mentioned with Flesh and Bones when I gave him a call, is brainstorming and how freestyling is going to help that. So if you want to bring a piece of paper or something with you where you can just brainstorm while you're talking to while you're listening to me rather, that would be awesome. Would love to have that. And then Thursday, we're going to go into a little freestyle rap battle class. So that should be interesting and fun. Maybe we'll do it again. Maybe I'll premeditate it in a sense that I'll be like, hey, I'm calling while I'm shooting this video. Please answer. We're going to do a little fun freestyle rap battle on the phone. So I'll have to let them know to make sure they answer, so they're not like, or not answer, because then it wouldn't work. So we'll do that. And that'll be the next 2 days. And then Friday is going to be a freestyle show. I wasn't quite sure how I was going to do Friday. I didn't know if I was going to do some songs that I wrote. But I was talking to Christina, my woman, last night. And I said, it came to me. I think I'm going to play a bunch of my beats that I use for my set when I do my shows, like songs that I wrote to. But instead of rapping the songs, I'm going to freestyle over all the beats. So my show on Friday, BET used to have a show called Freestyle Friday. So I am going to completely freestyle my last day's set. And with that said, I hear my 3-week-old son crying. So that's going to be the end of the video as I attend to daddy duties. But thank you very much for joining in. Look forward to you tuning in tomorrow, Wednesday, as we go over how it applies to the public domain, freestyling, that is, how you can use it out in the world. And don't forget Thursday, the rap battle, and then lastly, the show on Friday. Thanks again, Bosler, for having me. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I hope that you find this class to be educational, at the very least fun. Have a blessed day.